Man, stopping Shinra's plans while we have 3 party members entirely missing, 1 dead, 1 poisoned, and 1 taking care of the poisoned. This is going to be quite the huge undertake. Hold on. Hold on. I've been told they're not called huge materia anymore. The pun doesn't work. We've got quite the Magnus undertaking coming up here. Welcome back to Final Fantasy VII. Here we are. We are at the reactor. We have work to do. And that work does not involve any of this bullshit. So, if possible, let's just speed through it. How about you hear my dulcet tones as I speed very quickly down to wherever the plot happens? Because I'm going to be honest, I knew in my heart that it was just they were going to make us keep on going. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Here we go. Perhaps I talk to these fine gentlemen. Hello? It's them. I love the custom map here. Very nice. Alright, let's try their balls. You are nothing to me. Guess we made it just in time. Uh-oh. I'm guessing we need to be on that. Ah, shit. Looks like they got the Magnus materia on that train. They're gonna leave us in the dust. Damn it, those sons of bitches. Shall we give chase? Hey, did y'all forget who I am? This is Captain Sid you're talking to. Just leave it to me. You gonna commandeer something real quick? Woo, let's go. You're just full of tricks to think you could drive something like this. Actually, I can't. Huh? No need to fret. I'm sure I can figure this thing out. Let's see. 2 levers. 1 to the left, 1 to the right. I just alternate. Okay. Judging by how fast Shinra's going, I reckon they'll reach North Corel in about 10 minutes. Hold on tight. It's about to get bumpy. Left lever up, right lever triangle. I'm getting tired. I've been working on the railroad. Okay, I've hit a good flow. Nice, there it is. All right, time to jump. And we're on the train. Let's go. Ah! Immediately. All right, we've seen these things before. All right, blast them. Ah, purple haze. I can't believe they got them for this game. Okay, it looks like they're going to average 1 encounter per train car. And the clock is ticking while they happen. That makes sense. All right, we're on Barrett. All right, hit their asses with a co-meteor. RNG favored the one on the left, I guess. Is it in bad taste to use a meteor-type spell in this game when... Nah, it's okay. We're just hitting the enemy and not the planet with it, I guess, so it's fine. Ooh, an Iron Giant. Not seeing anything amazing in here. $10-ton sword. That's a pretty meaty hit. God, this is basically just plopping a boss on us in terms of HP values. It's okay. This round's probably it. I imagine it's gonna die right here. Yeah, it was a crit too. Way to make me right for once. 10,000 big ones. That's a level for everybody. Hit. Alright, this guy's special. You can get an item off this guy we can steal, so we're gonna try it. Give me. Okay, we'll simply wait for the next time. Let's Mighty Guard so we can have a little bit more speed. So we can steal faster. Haste will get that on for us. Okay, now you listen to me, motherfucker. I know you've got something. I even put luck up materia on this guy in advance. There we go. Okay, we can go ahead and kill the shit out of him now. Nice little warrior bangle. I thought I'd get it because, you know, it's a unique and only shows up here. This'll be enough. We've done enough damage to you. You're getting all of these. Whoa, this thing's still kicking? Okay, no wonder they give us 10 minutes. Some of these enemies are bulky as hell. That's all she wrote. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to check here. This new thing we got. Let's see, it's the Warrior Bangle. Okay, doesn't seem to be that amazing. It's mostly from a defense perspective. I guess compared to maybe the Inferno Armlet? Yeah, it's got good defense on it with doubles. Okay. Not the most important thing in the world to get, but I got it, so it's fine. Let's see. Let's cure Sedate with some adrenalines here. Okay, we're about as good to go as we can be. Burned through over half our time. Damn! It's you guys! That's right. Now, how's about you hand over that Magnus materia? Yeah! Dude, you are not paid enough to try and stop us. I'm gonna say that for free. Oh, no. It's just one guy? It's just one guy. Oh, no. Damn, this is real. This is a bad position. I think this. He's like, hey, what's happening? I just what's happening to the sky? It's just like this guy imagined. You're like, no, I'm gonna lock in. All the information that's been given to me is that these are evil terrorists that are causing the apocalypse. Now he's like, it's real! They're summoning dragons! They've lifted me through the heavens to send me to hell! It was so extra. We burned an entire minute just to do that. Alright, we got 3 minutes. Guy had guts coming after the almighty Cid. I won't forget you, soldier. This ain't no time for eulogies. You gonna pump the brakes, Mr. Leader? Enough chatter. You think I don't know we're in trouble? Keep yapping like that and we'll crash right into North Coral. Now then, if alternating the levers made it speed up, and moving them up and down at the same time. Oh, so down, okay. Let's see, so would it be just down like that? Okay. I'm hitting the buttons, but it doesn't seem to immediately be working. Getting a little nervous here, folks. Doesn't seem to be... None of the buttons are working at all, for some reason. I'm trying all of them right now. Uh-oh, I'm a little scared. It ain't working. Isn't it the opposite of what we want? Shit, other way around. Hold on. I'm hitting the buttons. They're not letting me do it. I'm so scared. What do you mean none of this is working? All right, let's see. Let me look at my guide here. Oh man, we don't have time for me to look at a guide. Oh shit. You'll fight an attack SWAT enemy, then take the helm of the train. Press up and triangle for unwanted results, then down and X. That's what I'm doing. Hey, hey, hey! Shit! Okay, I guess we did it. I'm gonna be honest here. I kept hitting the buttons with no feedback. I was having a fucking... I was losing my mind. Like, did it bug? Was there an emulation issue? I'm like, why isn't it moving? I was gonna start fucking crying. Oh my god, dude. How brave of you. We'll never forget this. You guys were amazing. Amazing, I tell you. Wow. I have a headache. Never try to operate train machinery. You don't know how it works. Are y'all the ones who stopped the Shinra train? Damn company was about to ruin our lives again. Might only be trash and rubble, but this here's our hometown. Ain't nothing more precious. Right, Barrett? You damn right. We was born and raised in these mines. No matter how tough times get, our hearts will always burn bright like coals. To hell with that meteor. We're coal miners, aren't we? We'll dig a big old tunnel and hide. Like Saddam Hussein. Just imagining, like, the diagram of Saddam Hussein's, like, hiding underground thing, but it's like Barrett. Like, laying down. Hey, kid. Didn't you have something you wanted to give these guys? A little gift for fighting the good fight against Shinra? There, kid. What you got? I pulled this out of the well. You ever seen a rock this cool? Whoa! It's not often a kid just throws Ultima over to you. That was some fight y'all had. Must be hurting all over. Already had a word from the innkeeper. You can rest there tonight on the house. Alright, let's find out how good Ultima is today. So, if we failed, according to this, I'm looking at the materia info menu here. If you failed to stop the train, you still can get this. But you have to buy it off the kid for 50,000 gil. So, glad we didn't have to do that. Alright, let's go ahead and drop steel. Put this shit on. Hold on. Got MP Turbo on that. Let's put MP Turbo on this. I bet it's stronger because it's Ultima. What could be better? Enables Ultima magic. It does nerf some stats, but it should be all worth it for this. Let's see. And it's a multi-target, so we don't have to worry about putting Magnify on it. So MP Turbo to just make it stronger is great. According to the data in this guide that I have, it does 6.5625 times base non-elemental damage to all enemies and does not split the damage. Yum! That sounds fucking delicious. I'm gonna suck it all up. Alright, I'm not gonna make that noise ever again. I'm sorry that you had to hear it, and I'm sorry that it was said at all. In time, I'll learn to not be like that. Now, today, we're doing pretty good. We got both Magnus Materia, both from Fort Condor and Corel. I'm thinking we're doing pretty good. Feels good to stop evil plans and also get broken shit. Alright, see, anything else here? There is something else that we can do. Let's slide on down here and talk to the people. There's still another Magnus Materia Shinra's after. The one in Junon's offshore reactor. To the offshore reactor, then? But even Shinra must be thinking twice after all the trouble we've been giving him. I don't think we need to hurry too much. Right now, I'm more worried about our old friend. Cloud. That's the one. And I'm worried about Tifa, too. Let's go check back on him. Next stop, Mideel. We got this because we've gotten the other one. You can do them basically in any order, so it's all good. Whenever I look at the sky, all I can see is the damn meteor staring back. Damn it. If you're planning on falling, then hurry up, because they're gonna kick your ass once you get down here. Dude, your balls are huge, actually. Let's see, apparently there's another thing that I can do. It's in one of these buildings. Okay, there we go. I had to do the thing of hitting select to see what possible entrances there are. Hey, mister, what's a meteor? Plan on living a little longer, but I guess that meteor's got plans of its own. Okay, excuse me. Talking to people's tough. Is that meteor really gonna come crashing down on us? Still so young. Am I never gonna remarry? My husband gave me this, but I want y'all to have it. Please do something about that meteor. Obtained Catastrophe. That's what's gonna happen if the meteor hits. Catastrophe is Barrett's final limit break. In item form, like every other level 4 one, where they make you have to go find it. Teaches all creation. It ain't for me. That's not meant for me. I guess I think that's the one we got from Yuffie already that I tried doing before. Alright. This is giving me a headache. So we still cannot do that yet. Let me look up ultimate limit breaks here. See if I can get something that kind of describes it a little bit better. As you move up limit levels, it'll take longer and longer to fill the bar, but you gain access to more powerful moves. Let's see. Most characters can only perform the moves for their current limit level, not previous ones, is the trade-off. In most cases, it's worth it moving it up. Note, all limit breaks requiring a manual, level 4s also require other limit breaks for that character to be learned before the manual will work. Okay, so let's look at Barrett, for instance. Barrett has access to Big Shot, Mind Blow, Fire in the Hole, Hammer Blow, Satellite Beam, Ungar Max. Okay, so most of these are just you do the limit break enough times you get the next version of it. I forget if I have to know every single one in every single rank. Let me see. How to unlock limit break level 4. Just so I know. Must learn all 6 previous limit breaks, obtain the item, and then use it. Okay, so I do need to know all prior moves before I am allowed to do the final one. Well, that tells me I need to at least get the level 2 and the level 3. That's pain in the ass! That's pain. That's as a pain in the ass as it could be. Alright, we'll switch to 2. We have to unlock that one. I will probably best do this by grinding them up in areas that are lower leveled, just so I can quickly do it, you know what I mean? Without like gaining hyper experience by going into late game areas and getting a lot of points out of it. But regardless, that's nothing we have to worry about now. Where's my car? Oh god, it's all the way back there. Alright, I'll be back once I get back to the ship. And I'm back. Here we are, loading into Mideel. Hello, dog. We didn't actually check out a lot of these shops properly. Let me see, I gotta talk to you. That fat red moon's fixing to fall on us, huh? This ain't no joke. Better buy up what I need while there's still time left. Move it, turkeys, you heard me scoot. Okay, so there's a little minor side quest you can do with this. Let's see here. Alright, so this is interesting. It's gonna involve us messing around with the shops a little bit. So first up, weapon shop. See if we got anything good. I see she's gonna be in every shop. Hello there, welcome to my peace, love, and happiness shop. How can I help you? What a great way to introduce the shop that sells your guns. Crystal sword, crystal glove, AM cannon, crystal comb, crystalline cross, crystal megaphone, a partisan, a Winchester, and bangles. Okay, so I'm gonna pick up the Winchester, I'm gonna go ahead and pick up the partisan, and I'm gonna pick the AM cannon, and you know what, we might as well get these two their weapons as well. Let's live a little. Thank you very much, please come back again. Alright, according to this, head to the weapon shop and examine a door in the back. Won't budge. Wonder if it's locked. Alright, so now we go and walk around. Let's see. Apparently there's an accessory shop somewhere around here. I assume it's across this stuff here. At least I think this is the accessory shop. No, definitely not a shop. It would have had that woman there. Ah, must be down there. At least I think so. Oh, hello. What's up, little fella? Want some of these greens, right? Eh, sure, I'll give you some. Let's go near the neck. I'm dead. It did 30 damage. But I was looking to the left. Fuck, you know what? In your dreams. Sorry, bud. There, can you fucking move? Good day, mates. Ah, it's a materia shop. I guess I should buy these just because some of these I've never even picked up before. It'd be a waste to not buy some stuff now. All these other ones I've done some stuff with before, though. Let me see if I can find this accessory shop that's apparently the next step in this thing. You got discounts deeper than an ocean's trench. Weapons and armor. Don't ask what possessed my husband to set up a shop here. You'd have an easier time selling matches to Fitch. Yeah, it's... Yeah, this place doesn't necessarily scream, people are coming in to pick up their armaments or whatever, you know. Not really sold on this one. How about this one? Is this building a shop? No, it's not. Wait! Wait, hold on, they at least have something in there. Does the load between that building have to be like 5 seconds? Come on, the PlayStation's just never gonna catch on. Sid and the party obtained an elixir. Hold on there now. Y'all didn't just take some, did you? Damn right we did. Finders keepers, but don't worry, Captain Sid will make real good use of it. You're an oddball, huh? I like that. Go on then, make the most of it. Thanks, Pops, I owe you one. I'm glad they at least had one thing of like, hey, you just like stole something from me. I could probably let you have it, but come on, man. Grow up. Come on. Alright, one sec. Let me figure out what we're doing here. Hold on. I think we've hit pay dirt. It's slight, but I can hear a little noise. Huh? The hell is this? Looks like some sort of keys lodged inside. We obtained a completely, utterly, unquestionably useless, beat-up old key. There we go. Let's go do this just to do it. Alright, back to the weapons shop. Excuse me? Wait a minute. That crappy old key we found. Let's give it a shot. Here goes. Oh, it's in. What the? Why is it so hard to turn? Ah, shit. The key snapped. Stuck in there good. Excuse me, is something the matter? Gulp. Oh, I was just, shit, this is bad. Nothing for it, gotta bullshit. Better just tell the truth. Let's just let him know. Well, you see, I'm sorry. I was forcing the key and it snapped in two. Huh? You were trying to use a key on that door? Ha! That's a good one. Huh? No wonder you couldn't open it. That's just a picture I painted on the wall. What? You mean this isn't a real door? Sure isn't. I bet they're thinking it'd feel neat. A mysterious door to another world. That kind of vibe. Sorry to hear it alarmed you. It's not much of an apology, but here, have this. Oh, it's real kind of you. Sid and the party obtained a cursed ring. That's an immaculate bit. Given the chance, I bet we'd all like to walk through a dream door like that. The allure of another world and all. It's strange, but I get the feeling you guys will make that happen somehow. That you'll succeed where I've failed. What an immaculate bit. They're like, no, that's a fake door. We just drew on it. I'm like, everything in this is drawn with art. Raises all stats, but at a cost. All right, let's see what the cursed ring does. Unfortunately, I'm showing off a bunch of stuff to give people an idea of everything the game has to offer, even if some stuff I imagine I'm just not going to use. This is likely going to be one of those times. Cursed ring. Puts character in Doom status, but in exchange gets 35 strength, 25 magic, 15 dex, 15 bit, 15 spirit, and 10 luck. It's also a steal option on a later fight we're gonna do. So, that's neat. Good to know. The idea is like, obviously this key would be the answer. It's kind of like making fun of the kind of solutions you would think for quests, but it still ends up being the solution to you doing a thing, in a way. Cute. It's cute. Alright. Anyway, that's the last chance we have to do that. So, I'm glad that we made sure that we did it. Alright, now our main order of business is checking in on patient number 1, Antifa. Let's see here. Also want to make sure we're all prepped. Never know what can happen at a time like this. Yeah, this is all good to go. That girl's finally starting to look run down. I wonder if she'll be alright. Still no sign of your friend getting better, yet she keeps doing everything she can. If she keeps on like this, I'm worried she'll drive herself crazy. At any rate, you look exhausted. Have a rest. There, good as new. Take care now. It's no use. Cloud's not getting any better. What do I do? What if he never gets better? What if he's stuck like this? Yeah! What now? Coming. It's coming. What'd you say, Cloud? Damn it! The hell's going on? I guess I'll check outside. Oh no! The game is flashing lights. Don't tell me the Lifestream's about to blow. Is that? Ah, shit! Sid, what's wrong? Nothing. Get back inside. But don't worry, kiddo. Old Sid ain't going down without a fight. Be careful. Alrighty. Time to show everyone what I'm made of. Oh, goodness. That is a weapon. Goddamn weapons. I'm sick of these things. Couldn't he have picked a better time to show up? Like never? Fine, you want a piece of me? Come and get it! Oh boy. We got a real boss fight coming up. Alright. Alright, so this has a steal on the menu. I just realized we put up those elementals. Forgot that we can absorb quite a bit of this. We don't even have anything we need to heal. That said, we can steal off this boss, so I am going to do it. And by do it, I mean I'm going to try to do it, which, you know, the operative word here. Give it a little bit of all we've got. The stealing's still failing, but we're going to try our best here. Let's apply regen. Okay, he's got non-elemental moves, which is really going to make this a little tricky. Fine. Hold on here. White Wind. You know, after we send him to the heavens real quick. Fire! Alright, we got our regen on lock. What now? What are you, leaving? Ah, damn. Guess we miss out on the steal chance. Not to worry. It's the reward we already got, the curse ring. We could have gotten a second one, though. Ah, if only. Son of a bitch is turning tail. Seems like all it's good for is running away. Looks like the Lifestream's eased up too. Spoke too soon. Oh man, this is bad. I think the main current's kicking up. This is gonna make last time look like a tremor. No good. We gotta beat it. Don't be an idiot. There ain't no time to worry about the others. The Lifestream can blow any. Whoa! That's it. Time to move. Tifa, Cloud, get your asses out of there. This is bad. The shaking's getting worse. Just hang on, Cloud. Doctor, are you sure we should stay in here? It might be safer to evacuate to an open area. Don't worry, Cloud. I'm gonna get you somewhere safe. The building's starting to fall. Hurry. Coming. Ready, Cloud? Here we go. Oh, God! Shit! Damn! Oh, no! It keeps getting worse all the time. Hello? Where am I? What happened to me? And Cloud? Where'd Cloud go? Huh? Who? Who's there? I can't understand what you're saying. What? I've got nothing to do with that. You're wrong. That wasn't me. I'd never do something like that. No, stay away. Stop trying to get inside me. Somebody help, please. Cloud, please. I need you. Where am I? Cloud? What's wrong, Cloud? What is all this? Are we inside your dreams, or is this your consciousness? You're searching, aren't you, Cloud? Searching for yourself. I can help you look. We'll do it together. We'll bring the real you back. But where do we start? Man. Bunch of orbs, planets, some weird crack in the sky. Oh, we have a cloud here. The gates of Nibelheim. I passed through them 5 years ago. Sephiroth. That's when it all began. This path, it leads to Nibelheim? Right. That's probably the best place to start. Let's go have a look, Cloud. I know it won't be easy, but I'll be there with you. Cloud, look. There's the water tower. There's the old Geezer's Inn. The only truck in town. It's been there since we were kids, right? This is the Nibelheim of your memories, right? Well, if it's the same as my Nibelheim, which makes it our Nibelheim. 5 years ago, 2 soldiers came to town. Sephiroth and another man, a young, upbeat soldier. Can you show me one more time what happened back then? So, 5 years ago, it was the first time I ever saw him in person. Home sweet home, huh? Tell me, how does it feel? I have no home, so I wouldn't know. You still got parents though, right? Mother, named Genova. Sephiroth, the great war hero. The best of the best, you looked up to him more than anyone else. She died shortly after I was born, my father. But to tell you the truth, all I could think about was how cold he seemed. Why am I talking about this? Come on, let's go. I remember having this bad feeling about him. No, Cloud, that's not how it happened. I've kept quiet for so long, I thought if I spoke up about it, something terrible would happen. But I'm done hiding the truth. You weren't there, Cloud. 5 years ago, you never came to Nibelheim. I was waiting for you, Cloud, expecting you to come, but you didn't. The 2 soldiers Shinra sent to the village were Sephiroth and someone else. Come on, let's go. So the soldier who visited Nibelheim was Sephiroth. It wasn't me? There's nothing else I can say. You have to find the answer yourself. If you don't, you'll never. It's okay, Cloud. Easy does it. Slow and steady, okay? Alright, let's keep exploring. The starry sky, the water tower, the promise we made that night. What if it's all a lie, a false memory? Don't rush things, Cloud. You'll find the answer eventually. No need to force yourself. Just keep paying attention to how you feel. Every little feeling is another step back to you. Remember, slow and steady. Like the sky that night. It was so full of stars. From the beginning, okay? Think back, Cloud. Right. That was the outfit I was wearing. And there you are. You were so short back then. And cute. Sephiroth said something before. He said you made this memory up to match what I told you. But you imagined the sky all by yourself? No, not imagined. Remembered. The stars were so beautiful that night. It was just you and me. We talked here on top of the water tower. No matter what happened, I kept on believing you were the real Cloud. And I still do. I still believe you're the Cloud I knew in Nibelheim. The problem is you don't. This memory alone isn't enough to convince you. In that case, what about something else you remember? No, not remember. When you remember, you have to forcibly dredge the memory up, which is why it can sometimes be wrong, change shape. That's different from feeling a memory deep in your heart. A memory like that, a memory you feel, could never be fake. If only we could find one. Oh, I know. What about a memory somehow related to me? We'll do it the other way around this time. You tell me one of your memories, then I'll see if it stirs one inside me, too. If it does, that'll mean it's our memory. Let's give it a shot. Try telling me about a memory you have. Any'll do, so long as it's one you cherish. How about becoming a soldier? What made you want to be one so bad? Oh, it seemed to me like a sudden decision. I was frustrated. I wanted to be accepted, to be recognized. I thought if I got stronger, there'd be no way that... You wanted to be recognized? By who? Who? Isn't it obvious? You. That's who. I wanted to be recognized by you. Me, but why? Tifa, did you forget what happened? What happened? Sorry, I don't know what you're talking about. That's okay. It was a terrible time for you, Tifa. You had so much on your plate, it's only natural you don't remember what happened with me back then. Back then? That memory, I cherish it. It caused me so much frustration, so much regret, and yet, I wouldn't trade it for anything. Want to see it? Come on, hurry. A secret wish sealed inside. A precious desire no one can know. Do you know where this window leads to? No? I'll show you. It's her room. This is my room. That day was my first time actually entering. It was? I'd only ever gazed up at it from outside. Guys, check it out. Cloud's coming over. Think he wants to hang with us? That was the first time you ever came inside my room? I remember it now. We lived right next to each other, but I never really knew you that well. All this time, I thought we used to be friends ever since we were little. But now that I think about it, I don't remember you ever being in my room. The thing I like that they do with scenes like this is all the dialogue that is happening from the past is in a solid message box, whereas us talking about those events is shown with like 50% transparency on it. It's a nice effect to help you keep things straight. I don't even recall us playing together. The only memory I have of you begins at that water tower under the stars. You always used to hang around with these three. I remember. I thought you were all idiots. Huh? You're always laughing at the stupidest things like a bunch of kids. But we were kids. I know, it was me who was the idiot. Deep down, I really wanted to play with you all, but I could never bring myself to ask. Eventually, I started to think I was different from the rest of you. That I wasn't just an immature kid. Even so, I thought that maybe. Maybe you'd notice me. Call out to me. That's why I loitered around, hoping you'd invite me over. But I was such a downer, so moody, so weak. That night I asked you to meet me at the water tower, I was sure you wouldn't come. I was sure you hated my guts. Right, you asked me out of nowhere. I kinda couldn't believe it. Although, it's not like we were strangers. Sure, we weren't close, but I thought about you a lot after you left the village. I really did. Used to wonder how you were doing, and if you'd managed to become a soldier. I thought there was a chance you'd be in the news, so I started reading the papers. Funny, huh? Thanks, Tifa. You should tell him that later. I know he'll be happy to hear it. I will. But didn't you say something happened this day? Was there something special about it? There was. This was the day your mother. The day Mom died. I want to see Mom again. That mountain. I wonder what's on the other side. Mount Nebel's seriously scary. Don't you know how many people died on it? No one alive's ever got across. Then what about the dead? What if Mom's on the other side? I'm going. I've got to try. Guess all the other kids had second thoughts. I can't remember where we were walking or how we got in there. All I know is at some point, you lost your footing. I tried to rush over and help, but I was too late. We both ended up falling down a cliff. I made it through with just a couple of scraped knees back then, but you? Cloud, how can you bring Tifa to a place like this? Honestly, what were you thinking? How are you going to protect her if something's happened? You were in a coma for a whole week after that. I thought you might die. If only I'd rescued you in time. I was so frustrated, so disappointed with myself. I couldn't do anything for you. I hated how weak I was. From then on, I always felt like you blamed me. I got really on edge, started picking fights with people over nothing. It was around that time I first heard about Sephiroth. I wanted to become strong like him. I thought if I did, then everyone would. If I could just become strong, then even you'd have to recognize me. So that's why. I'm sorry, Cloud. I should have remembered what happened back then. If I had, maybe I could have done something sooner. No, it's not your fault, Tifa. It's mine. But wait a minute. We were only 8 back then. That's it. We found our memory. You weren't created 5 years ago, Cloud. Because that memory, that day from our childhood engraved in your heart, that's something no one could fabricate. Hang in there. Just a little further. We're gonna find the real you. I think it's time we go back to Nibelheim. Okay, this seems inspiring. Over here. Cloud, wait. Where do we go now? The reactor? Yeah, to the reactor. To the reactor 5 years ago. Huh? That's not you. Zach. You remembered. That's right. The other soldier who came to Nibelheim with Sephiroth was Zach. So then, where were you, Cloud? Cloud, you saw all this happen? I saw everything. Ugh! Who? My mom. Tifa. Our village. give them back. I respected you. I looked up to you. I wanted to be you. Cloud? So that's where you were. That whole time, you were right there looking after me. I remember now. That trooper, it was you. Hey, Cloud, still feeling sick? Yeah, that's me. Never managed to become a soldier. And after all that yapping I did before leaving home, I was so embarrassed I didn't want anyone to see me. So, home sweet home, right? But you came. You kept your promise to me. You came and saved me when I was in trouble. Sorry, I should have gotten there sooner. That's all right, Cloud. How dare you? Cloud, finish Sephiroth off. Sephiroth. Ooh, that's... Don't test me. Impossible. Yoink! Wow, we really did it. Cloud. Well, guess I've got to say goodbye. It's the only way we can meet again. Cloud. Tifa? Oh, Cloud, it's really you. Tifa, we finally meet again. Stupid jerk, you've had us all worried sick. Never mind. Are you alright? Voices, so many. I'd almost forgotten. We're still inside the Lifestream. Come on. Everyone's waiting. Let's go home, Cloud. Back to the others. You're right. Let's go home, Tifa. Together. Hey, you alright? Tifa! Barret, we're back. Cloud, is he okay? Don't you worry about him. He's a stubborn bastard. Barret, I found him. While I was in the Lifestream, I found the real Cloud. No, it wasn't me who found him. Cloud found himself. Yeah, I know. Should have never doubted you. You're a hell of a woman. Never given in like that. People keep so much stuff bottled up inside. How is it we can forget such important things? Strange, isn't it? Tifa, stay with us. Tifa! You guys, I'm so sorry. I don't know what to say. You don't have to say any more, Cloud. All you've done is apologize. I'm not an ex-soldier. Not even close. All that stuff I told you about being a soldier, everything I said I did 5 years ago, it was a fantasy I made up. I made a big show leaving my hometown, saying I'd become a soldier, but I've never managed to. I was too weak to accept that, and so when I heard these stories from my friend Zach, I mixed them with what I'd seen and created a fantasy version of myself, and I continued to act that fantasy out. A fantasy, huh? And how are you so damn strong? Can't just convince yourself of that. My body's more or less the same as a soldier's. Hojo's Sephiroth copy project wasn't all that complicated. It's basically the same process they used to create soldiers. See, soldiers aren't only exposed to Mako. Their bodies are actually implanted with Jenova's cells. For better or worse, only people with strong minds can become soldiers. They aren't affected by Jenova's reunion. But weak people break down and lose sight of who they are, like I did. Jenova's cells, Sephiroth's strong will, my own weak heart. That's what created me. That's what created the Cloud you all knew. I was living in a fantasy world. But I've got no need for fantasies anymore. From now on, I'm gonna live as myself. Right, the moody old Cloud I used to know. So, the same as before then. Got it. If you didn't mind me asking, what's your next move? Didn't tell me you plan on abandoning ship. It's my fault the meteor's headed toward us. Which means I've got to do everything I can to stop it. Damn right. So you're gonna keep on fighting to save the planet. It's like you said, Barret. Huh? Oh, that. What'd he say? Tell me. There's no getting off this train we're on, not till it's reached the end of the line. Well, we are back on, folks. Cloud is back. And is about as normal as he can be at this point in time. Let's bust up his new nice little weapon. And I will end this episode here. We have gone on for a while. Oh, Cloud. It's so good to see you. I was really hoping you could give me like a save or something, but here we go. Cloud, that speech of yours is so moving. I'm a weakling deep down too, so I really get where you're coming from. Anyway, who knows when the fighting's gonna start up again? Make sure you're prepared. Okay. Let's bring in our main two here, and Sid, because he's a bit of a manager. Oh, Cloud, I should probably fill you in. We're in the middle of a big fight over who gets the Magnus materia. I'll get right to the point. There's an offshore reactor over by Junon. As far as I know, that's the last spot we've got to check. So without further ado. Okay, well, we have our goal in mind. We have to head on over to the Junon region and snap up the third Magnus materia for us. But of course, that's going to require a lot of preparation. A lot of preparation in the form of getting all that shit off other party members and get them into our main three. Which will be done not now. Instead, I will, of course, pop a save and end this episode. An extended one, just like the last time bad things happen to Cloud. It's the one thing that lets us break an hour. So up next time on Final Fantasy VII, we'll head to Junon with our party back and better than ever. Minus a certain someone. And we'll see what we can do about stopping Mideel. So, see you next time, everybody. Also, we might do side quest stuff. Who knows? Who knows what could be done? Thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, well, hit the button that says you liked it. Maybe drop a comment, perhaps subscribe if you haven't. New videos coming out every other day, except when I forget for an extended period because I have to remake the credits like now. You can join the Patreon, by the way. Patreon.com/KZExcellent. If you pledge, your name gets to be in the credits of every single one of these videos. And if you pledge $25 or more, you get a special shout out like these people right now. Special shout outs go to Hero567890, David Gleberman, USDSD, Juicefrost, Chris C, and WTF Spider-Man. Alright, let's get out of here.